Many of you know Stephen Kim and have been following him on social. He's very, very active on social media. He's been using video a lot and really sort of blowing it up. Stephen's been licensed since 2012, and as I'm sure some of you have heard his story before, he was an award winner working part-time as a full-time teacher. And if I can steal your thunder, in January of this year, he earned his boat and went full-time into real estate. So, welcome, Stephen Kim.
Thank you so much. It was January 25th. I remember the day when I tendered my resignation with the board. So I'm really excited. This is my 4th full week as a full-time real estate agent, so it's been a lot of fun.
And so you taught for 15 years.
15 and a half years.
And I know from our conversations it was a really hard decision for you. You really, teaching really fulfilled you.
Yeah, like teaching is my passion. Still at the end of the day, I get a lot of messages from people I've worked with being like, hey, do you miss it? I'm like, I miss the kids dearly. Like, teachers are I think they're very different. The ones that are really passionate about it do a phenomenal job. They don't get paid extra to teach harder or to make those deeper connections or the coaching and things like that. So at the end of the day, am I always going to be a teacher? Absolutely, 100%. Do I miss the marking and the planning? Absolutely not. But I miss, honestly, we shared it, I think, a couple of weeks ago. This is a lonely job. And I shared that with Sam. I'm like, you know what? I'm just used to the pace of when I walk into school, like 200-300 little kids being like, Mr. Kim, Mr. Kim, Mr. Kim. Like, that's amazing. Like, talk about like a boost of your confidence, right? But what I've realized so far in this business, it's a lonely job, right? So I just have to adjust to that. But apart from that, I'm loving it because the flexibility is phenomenal.
We're all your friends. Yeah. We got lots of friends in this room. Why don't you share with us, before we get into the meat and potatoes here, why don't you share with us a little bit about your business philosophy?
So my business philosophy is just all about service. Mark, when you spoke, you really struck a chord with me about serving people. Like this just level of service. And I know when we sat at lunch yesterday, I know we're all afraid to be like, hey, I don't know how to ask for a referral. Should I really ask for a referral? I don't want to sound desperate. Yeah. The more you are interested in someone, the more interesting you become. And it's not always about having to close the deal, right? Just talk to them loosely. You want to build a relationship where someone wants to do business with you. And I know in November I talked to the Mississauga office. I said, you have to be so genuine and honest and provide just an unparalleled level of service that your clients actually feel guilty even contemplating doing business with another agent. Like, it has to be like that. You have to be like on your game. And you talked about that, Chris. You have to be on your game. So I think everything I do is predicated with its honesty. Like, if I wouldn't do it and I'm sitting with my clients, I'm like, I wouldn't buy it, or you know what, you shouldn't sell right now. That's the honest advice that I give them, and that you will get back tenfold. It may not be next week or next year, but it will put you so much further ahead of the game.
I have here under, building advocacy, you're a huge proponent of, building relationships. And one of the things you said to me yesterday at lunch was fight for the relationship. What does that mean?
This is a relationship business. I got into this. I know very well that my business is, the foundation is the relationship. I need to foster and nurture that relationship, the transaction, and the money will come if that's what your goal is, right? But.
And so one of the ways you mentioned to me you did this is you said you treat your business like you're the CEO of that business.
Yeah, that's great actually. This is something that I heard actually from Tom Ferry, and I was like, yeah, that's perfect sense. You're the CEO of your business. Anything that happens in your business that doesn't go the way that you want it to go, my philosophy, that's my fault. Once I can have that mindset that it's my fault, no one has power over my business anymore. Not another agent, not the lawyer, not the home inspector, no one, right? The better you are at eliminating those pain points in the buying and selling process, you will have a transformative business. And it's really being able to kind of see that through. And then for me, like, I'm really good with my numbers too, like just tracking my numbers. Who am I calling? How many appointments am I going on? Things like that. So
let's talk about social media, using video. You're obviously a big proponent of that. If you haven't followed Stephen Kim on Instagram or Facebook, do yourself a favor, not right this second because I want you to focus, but when you leave here today, go on and follow him because his videos will make you have more energy. He has that much energy in them. It's hard not to feel pumped up after you watch them. So you've been using BombBomb for a little while now. You participated in Michael Horn's video boot camp in the fall.
Yeah.
And you've really worked hard at implementing. So tell us about that, how that's working.
My philosophy on video is attention grab. If you're not in the business of trying to grab people's attention through video, you're gonna have a very, very tough time in 5 years. And all of the industry gurus and experts and everyone is saying that right now. So if you can't get over yourself and start doing some video, it doesn't even have to be video. Do blogging, do podcasting. They don't have to see your face if you don't want them to. But if you're not getting to where people's attention are, you're gonna have a really, really tough time in 5 years. And my play is not, oh, I'm gonna do video because I want to convert, because one of the questions at the boot camp, the BombBomb boot camp, was like, hey, what's the return on investment? Well, don't worry about that. If that's your play, I wanna know what the return on investment is, and I'm just gonna do video, it's gonna be 0. Because you're not gonna come across as genuine and authentic. And it doesn't have to be real estate. And I can't remember, I think Daniel, you said it in your Instagram, it's not all real estate. My philosophy is 80-20 or 60-40. 80% of your social media posts and stuff should be personal, things that you're really passionate about. Don't forget, they want to buy into you, not necessarily you as the realtor. The other 20 or 40% should be about real estate. So bringing them value, market updates, what's been happening, a home tip, a staging tip, whatever. You see thousands of homes. You're the experts. Just do a quick little snap. But you have to be in the right frame of mind to start shooting video. Because I've seen lots of video. I love watching people. I'm very, very good at watching people's body language. We were talking yesterday, we were talking about something, I can't remember. I do remember, but. And the first thing I said is like, your body language, wow, when you were talking about that, that's crazy. And I'm like, you know what? That's what your video should be.
I was talking about this panel, by the way.
Yeah.
We were talking about this panel and how excited I was to participate.
If you're not excited to get in front of the video, then don't do video. Because everyone who's gonna watch you is like, ugh, that was horrible. And the thing is, everyone's like, oh, you know, Steve, I'm afraid of like, you know, some kid being like, oh, you're a jerk face. Okay, so then he's a kid who says you're a jerk face, right? I had one guy being like, hey, stop sponsoring your ads. No one cares to watch. And I said, hey, thank you so much for sharing your time to watch. My next video, the kid liked it. I'm like, why give into that? Who cares? If you're gonna put yourself out there, people are they're gonna troll you. Look, we talked about it in November, my self-awareness. I'm a middle-aged, Asian, balding guy, right? Like, I think I'm good looking, right? I think, but if you're gonna be like, hey, you're not good looking at all, I'll be like, oh, okay, thanks, right? It's just, if you build your self-awareness, and I'm gonna share the stat in November, when I did in November, okay? MTV did a stat, and sorry, this is for all the Asian guys in here, I'm so sorry, so sorry. MTV did a stat back in 2016, and they looked at all of the different ethnicities, and they said, whoa, what ethnicity is the least attractive? Mind you, it's MTV, so I don't know how much weight I give to MTV statistics. They said Asian male was the least attractive human species on the planet. And so, I'm an Asian male, MTV says I'm the least attractive species on the human planet, and I'm shooting a video every single day. Because I just don't care. Because I have a message. It's service. Whether you choose to engage with me, whether you choose to call me, whether you choose to spend your time with me, that's on you. But I have a message. I know what I need, what I'm trying to get out to people. The big pillar in business is attention grab. But it starts with mindset and what you're able to bring to the business, to the public.
You have to start somewhere.
You have to start somewhere. My first video sucked. It was crap. But now I'm just like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna up my video game. Video, pause, game. Asian male video games? No. Video game.